He wore a jacket in 100 degrees. He knocked over that house with quite a breeze. The patrol car pulled up to put him in a squeeze. But here he is, trying to pedal away on his bike. I was in line and he was arguing with the clerk. The graveyard shift was giving me quite the smirk. In that place no longer did we want to lurk. He wasn't quite ready to check out of there. He showed everyone something he had wrote on some papers. On it was a list of every single one of his capers. One might wonder if they'd give him the vapors. But he hung it on his fridge for all to see. He was on the street wheeling a cart. It said help a vet and have a heart. I told him there was no war he was a part. He smiled though and said, hey, it's working right. He called himself the real Mr. Money. He never found himself out when it's sunny. Over every fence law it hopped like a bunny. He refused to be tamed or domesticated. When the cops let him go, he went straight to the nearest place he could to get a ball of bait. But the officers were using him as bait. They told him to get on the floor with a smile. When he'd fly by on the highway, people noticed the way the fluid would spray. Into the mechanic get downplay, but he was driving without any hood protection. He raided my dog's medicine locker, looking for a heartworm blocker. He really wasn't much of a talker. He said it was the only thing that made him better. I noticed him sleeping in his car outside the store. When he went inside, he claimed he was swollen and sore. Barefoot, he claimed he'd been working the floor. I knew he'd been staying out there all night. He called himself the real Mr. Money, and never found himself out when it was sunny. Over every fence law, it hopped like a bunny. He refused to be tamed or domesticated.